Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Enthusiast Experiment Pencil Edition Jet Pens Pencil Sampler Kit Edition. The last pencil in our sampler review. Let's get into it. One of these we haven't seen yet, and I think it's this guy. The Mitsubishi Hi-Uni, famous pencil. And HB. This pencil is is available in many grades, but we have HB. Boom. So, Mitsubishi Hi-Uni in HB. It is a graphite core with an HB rating there. Cedar wood, obviously. The body is hexagonal with a burgundy paint and gold and white lettering with some black accents there. You can see a little bit of the white here, even the gold here, and there's the rest. And then you have our HB, all sides, round end cap, hexagonal body, and a nice little dot there for you. See how that lead is centered perfectly. Alright, no ferrule, no eraser, but again, we got that end cap, that nice little round attachment, and the dot that is really nice to look at. But I don't think it serves a function. Price, $2.50 for a pencil, and they originate out of Japan. Erase test, we laid down a little bit of graphite and erased it with our friend the Boxy, since this does not have an included eraser. Smudge test, we wrote test and smudged with our fingers, and then shading, we just did a little bit of shade to see the tonal range here. So some of the pros for me, the smudge test for the darkness of the pencil did pretty well. You can still see there's a little bit of smudge going on here, but again, for this darkness and smoothness of the graphite, not terrible. Tonal variety did really well. Obviously got the darks and the midtones and started to get into the lighter tones there, so pretty good tonal variety. And again, you guys may be able to do a better job than I was here, but just something to reference. Very dark and smooth core, so writing with this pencil is, you know, a pleasurable experience for sure. HB on all sides, that's really cool and unique. So far it's been on 3 sides primarily, so it's nice to have it everywhere there, because this pencil is available in a ton of different graphite hardnesses, or darknesses I should say, so it's really nice if you have a bunch of these or a set of these that you can really easily tell which one you're using or grabbing for. The end cap, really nice touch, kind of cool and unique to this pencil. Similar to the Tombow Mono 100, got that round end cap there. This one has the dot on the end instead of like a line like the Tombow does. And it's attached pretty well. You can still kind of feel, if you rub against it, the edges of the hex. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say other than that, just pointing it out. Design and color, I love that burgundy red color with the gold and the black accents. It's just a really classy pencil. Construction and attention to detail, again, with a lot of these Japanese pencils we're seeing, I mean, all the lettering is really well done. I have no idea how they can get this in the pencil so precisely. I mean, everything is just perfect, really. That's awesome. Super duper thick paint. Again, this is, I mean, you can definitely see it in the video there. That's pretty impressive. Point retention for the darkness, or I guess I should say not HB, but actually for the tonal darkness of this pencil, point retention was pretty good. I mean, it is definitely a smooth, dark pencil, so it will wear down faster than some of the other ones that we've looked at. But for as smooth and as dark as it is, I think the point retention is pretty good. And it feels really great to write with. Again, it's one of those ones I can't really put my finger on it. It's not, I don't know. Nothing stands out as to why it would feel so good to write with, but it does. Just the smoothness of it, I guess, and the darkness of it, and the balance of it, the weight of the wood, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's the feel of the lacquer, maybe it's just a tad thicker or thinner, I'm not sure, but it just feels really good to write with. Some of the cons, that price, so we're getting up towards definitely the higher end tier of pencils there at $2.50 per pencil. You could probably find them a little bit cheaper than that if you look around, and I do think it's worth that price, especially if, you know, you're using it as like a luxury pencil. It backs it up. The construction and materials are worth it, but, you know, it's getting up there. The barcode, but it is at the bottom. Again, it's just such a shame we have to ruin such a beautiful pencil with something like this, but they did put it towards the bottom. I just wish it was even further down here so we could have chewed up some of that by now. And I wish the erasability was a tad bit better. So as you can see, for darkness like this, it is not terrible by any means, but using the Boxy, which has done a really good job with most of these, I was expecting a little bit better results, especially since some of the pencils we've been able to do that are about this darkness erased pretty much completely. There is still just a little hair like right here that you can see. Over here it did a better job, but you know, definitely not terrible. Wouldn't, you know, shy me away from using this pencil and erasing by any means, but if that was just a little bit better, man, this would be almost perfect. So we'll set that over here. Get this guy out. It's kind of sad. This is the last pencil in the kit. It's been really fun trying these out. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. We do have the accessories to go through still, so that'll be the next couple of videos that come with that jet pen sampler. And you can see it's kind of in line with the other Mitsubishis. It may look a little bit darker because I think it's that point retention that's getting it to have a little bit of a crisper line, so it looks a little bit darker. But they're pretty in line. The 9000 looks like it's the only one that's really just a tad lighter, but these three look pretty much identical. There's the rest there for you. We'll set this guy down. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you guys are able to try one of these or if you have in the past. I'm always curious to see what you guys think and how it compares to my experience with it. I appreciate you all swinging by, and I would really appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe so we can grow this channel together. And I look forward to diving into the accessories on the sampler kit next and seeing you guys there. Thanks again, and take it easy.